I hear this all the time where the producer says, my feed is good, I don't see any mold signs. What is going on? Why are my cows still showing signs?
Major problem there is just trying to use your eyes to see what's going on. You often won't see active mold growth in TMR, for example. You're feeding cows, you're not going to see it. You might see it in your silage once in a while. You might see it on some of the other stored ingredients that you use, cottonseed or shell corn or potato waste, whatever. But you're not going to see it in TMR. The most reliable thing you can do is to get a quality mycotoxin test. And remember, toxins form in the field before harvest. And that's no reflection on the person that's doing the cropping. Everyone gets it. It's coming in through the soil and the air and everywhere. It gets contaminated. The toxin's already there. The mold's long gone. So get a good test run. That's the only way to be sure. Dan, many times we get the report back that someone's mycotoxin test came in low or none, and they still are seeing signs in the cows. What's going on?
Okay, John, what I can tell that customer is that mycotoxins are very dynamic. They will change in feedstuffs from high to low, and they will also be bringing in higher levels of mycotoxins with some of our feed byproducts, like your cottonseed, like your distillers. Some of our grains will cause changes. The other factor that we can't control is the management part of it. Depending on changes in the ration, depending on overcrowding, depending on hot weather stress. Those are all factors that cows will exhibit signs that are similar to what mycotoxins will be causing. So we need to identify what mycotoxins are and at what levels, but also there may be times when management can be addressed.
So their response is interrelated with a whole lot of other factors.
Absolutely.
That make a different response to a different level of mycotoxin.
I hear this all the time. Where is your research for these products?
You know, we actually have a great amount of research, but there is a difficulty a little bit with running mycotoxin research in dairy cows. Basically, you have a huge amount of animal-to-animal variation. You've got problems associated with which parity they're in, what stage in their life cycle they're in. All kinds of things have an influence. And so generally you need to have a large number of animals to do a quality-controlled research trial. Second factor is this: you've got more than just one or two mycotoxins out there. How are you going to duplicate what the animal really sees on the farm in a controlled environment? Thirdly, if it's naturally occurring and they eat it, so be it. You have to deal with it. But if I go in as a scientist and poison their feeds, I can't put those cows back into production for human milk production anymore. So it becomes very costly. We've put our focus on looking at how the cows are exposed in the field and finding ways to monitor and measure their responses to things such as Select DTX. And that research has been compiled. It's available in the office. Dial the office, get on the email and ask us. It's all there ready. Technical reports are available now. We have research.
We hear this all the time. I use a binder. Why is your product different?
Oh, that's an excellent question, Dan. It is truly a different product. Binders work on a chemical basis. They have to be close to the mycotoxin. They have to attach in a particular way. The worst part is they only do so for one or two key toxins. Most of the toxins they don't touch. Our product is a biological product. It's a bacterium that has been modified by proprietary means so that it is small and cell wall deficient. It carries a message inside the intestinal epithelium to activate a naturally occurring defense mechanism in the cow. So she rejects the toxin regardless of which one it is. So we get fairly universal coverage. We do it at a single dose, and we're not chemical in nature. That's our big difference.